Hello, my name is Alexander Tabbitt. I'm here on behalf of Group 2 to ask the students at the University of Michigan questions that have been posed through our readings, the Meyrowitz and Boorstin readings. We want to see what our fellow students think about these thought-provoking questions and then compare that to what the authors, the scholars themselves said about it.
I think it definitely plays a huge role in the news. In order to attract and maintain large audiences, they need to focus on entertaining.
You're not ready. I think that the majority of news is kind of generated. In order to fill up the content necessary to get people interested, there are a lot of news stories that are just made on the spot.
I mean, it has to be something big, It's not it can't be Trump stock's name,
What's newsworthy to the public is unfortunately very different from what is newsworthy to the media.
The only thing that matters is the policies and the issues.
I don't think it's the media's job to promote candidates.
Yeah, so I think they get absolutely nowhere near the amount of coverage they deserve, and it's definitely all money related.
But I don't think that's necessarily a fault of the media. We live in a garbage two-party system.
So I think it's time for us to go back to the lab, look at the answers the students gave to these questions, compare the answers of the students with how Meyrowitz and Boorstin answer the questions in our readings, see if there's continuities, see if there's discrepancies, see what we can learn.
Welcome to the lab, otherwise known as my bedroom. Let's jump right in. Question number 1 is, how much of a role does entertainment play in the news today? So as we could tell from the Boorstin reading, it's become increasingly important. It's how you keep your audience engaged. It seems that the students have really picked up on that. So according to Boorstin, this need for news kind of results in pseudo-events. I didn't really want to ask the students about pseudo-events because I didn't think they knew what it was. So instead I asked, how much of the news do you think is covered on stories that arise organically versus artificially? The same sort of vibe that Boorstin is going for, but kind of in layman's terms. That the students kind of hit the nail on the head with that one, recognizing that a lot of the news is generated. Moving right along to the Meyrowitz reading, we're going to ask the third question, which is, what makes something newsworthy in the context of a political campaign? The students were also able to recognize that there's a discrepancy between what the media deems newsworthy and what they as individuals deem newsworthy. Fourth and final question for the Meyrowitz reading, do you think that third-party candidates get the political coverage they deserve? Should they get more? Something that I really like, which the students highlighted, was how this might be a result of the two-party system rather than national logic, local logic. I kind of wish the reading incorporated a little bit more from what the students were saying. Thanks for watching. Rest of the group, take it away.